Low-intensity cardio often gets overlooked because it doesn't promise instant results. But here's the thing, it's not about immediate weight loss. It's about building a foundation for long-term success. Think of it like planting seeds in a garden. Each session may seem small, but over time, the cumulative effect is undeniable. The key is consistency. A 30-minute walk every day might not feel groundbreaking, but those minutes add up to hours of metabolic benefits by the end of the week. What makes low-intensity cardio so powerful is its accessibility. You don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership to get started. A brisk walk in the park, a light jog around your neighborhood, or even a quick session on the treadmill can do wonders. And here's the kicker. Tease gentle on your body, making it easier to stick with over time. This is where the cumulative effect comes into play. Small, consistent efforts snowball into big changes. The beauty of this approach is that it's sustainable. You're not burning yourself out with grueling workouts or chasing unrealistic goals. Instead, you're creating a habit that fits seamlessly into your lifestyle. And as you keep showing up, your body starts to adapt. Your metabolism becomes more efficient, your mitochondria get stronger, and you're setting the stage for something much bigger. But here's the catch. Exercise alone isn't enough. Let's talk about why that is. It's a common misconception that exercise alone is the magic bullet for weight loss. The truth, you can't outrun a bad diet. No matter how much cardio you do, if your eating habits are out of control, the results will be disappointing. Imagine spending an hour on the treadmill, burning 300 calories, only to undo it with a single slice of cake. This is why control of food intake is just as important as the workouts themselves. Weight loss is more about creating a calorie deficit, and exercise is just one piece of that puzzle. Think of it as a supporting actor, not the star of the show. The real game changer is aligning your training with a balanced diet. For example, pairing low-intensity cardio with meals that stabilize your glycemia can amplify your results. This combination helps regulate your metabolism and keeps your body in a state of euglycemia, which is essential for burning fat efficiently. But here's the challenge. Many people fall into the trap of reward eating after workouts. You know that feeling of, "I earned this," after a session? The problem is, this mindset can sabotage your progress. The solution? Focus on discipline and make food choices that fuel your body rather than undo your efforts. Once you master this balance, the cumulative effect of your workouts becomes even more powerful. And speaking of that cumulative effect, let's dig deeper into why it's so transformative. The magic of low-intensity cardio lies in its cumulative effect. It's not about what you achieve in a single session, but rather the progress you make over weeks and months. Think of it like saving money. Each workout is a small deposit into your health bank, and over time, those deposits grow into something significant. For instance, 30 minutes of cardio 5 days a week adds up to 150 minutes. Multiply that by a month, and you've clocked 600 minutes of movement. That's where the real transformation begins. When you shift your focus to the weekly volume of training, everything changes. Instead of stressing over missing a single day, you can aim for a manageable goal like 300 minutes of low-intensity cardio per week. This flexibility makes it easier to stay consistent, even when life gets busy. For example, if you miss a session on Monday, you can make up for it with a longer walk on Tuesday. It's all about building momentum and keeping the bigger picture in mind. Over time, this steady accumulation of effort improves your metabolic performance. Your body becomes more efficient at burning fat, thanks to processes like detoxification and mitochondrial biogenesis. And the best part, these benefits extend beyond weight loss. You'll notice improved energy levels, better mood, serotonin, and even enhanced endurance. But to truly unlock these benefits, you need to understand the role of your mitochondria. Your mitochondria are like tiny power plants inside your cells, working tirelessly to produce energy. They take the food you eat and the oxygen you breathe and convert them into fuel for your body. But here's the kicker. The more efficient your mitochondria, the better your metabolic performance. This is why low-intensity cardio is such a game changer. It strengthens your mitochondria, making them more effective at burning fat and supporting your overall health. Now, let's talk about the two types of fat in your body: brown fat and white fat. Brown fat is your metabolic ally. It burns calories to generate heat and is packed with mitochondria. White fat, on the other hand, is more like a storage unit for excess energy. The good news: regular aerobic exercise, especially when done in a fasted state, can trigger the browning of white fat, essentially turning it into a more metabolically active form. This makes it easier for your body to tap into fat stores and use them as fuel. The beauty of this process is that it's not just about weight loss. It's about creating a body that works smarter, not harder. By improving mitochondrial biogenesis, you're setting the stage for long-term health benefits, from better energy levels to enhanced endurance. And the best part? You don't need to push yourself to the brink. A simple morning walk before breakfast can kickstart this process. But why does training in a fasted state work so well? Training in a fasted state is like giving your mitochondria a workout of their own. Without immediate energy from food, your body is forced to tap into stored fat for fuel, making it an effective way to burn calories and improve metabolic efficiency. But here's the catch. It's not about going all out. Low-intensity cardio is the sweet spot here. A brisk walk or light jog in the morning before breakfast can do wonders without putting unnecessary stress on your body. Why not go for something more intense? Like HIIT, you ask? Well, high-intensity workouts in a fasted state can backfire. Without enough glycogen in your system, your body might break down muscle tissue for energy, which is the last thing you want. Plus, it can lead to spikes in adrenaline and noradrenaline, which, while useful in moderation, can cause unnecessary stress metabolic if overdone. The goal is to work with your body, not against it, and low-intensity cardio strikes that perfect balance. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity. You don't need fancy equipment or a complicated plan. Just lace up your shoes and get moving. Over time, this routine helps improve mitochondrial biogenesis, enhances fat oxidation, and even contributes to the browning of fat. But to make the most of it, you'll need to keep an eye on your glycemia and ensure your body is in a stable state. Maintaining stable glycemia is like keeping your car's engine running smoothly. It's essential for optimal performance. When your blood sugar levels are balanced, your body operates in a state of euglycemia, which is ideal for burning fat and sustaining energy throughout the day. But when those levels spike or crash, it can lead to cravings, fatigue, and even metabolic issues. This is why monitoring your blood sugar is a game changer, especially if you're serious about weight control and improving your metabolic performance. One practical tool to help with this is a continuous glucose monitor, CGM. It's not just for people with diabetes, it's a powerful way to understand how your body reacts to different foods. For example, you might notice that a high-carb breakfast causes a spike in blood sugar, while a protein-rich meal keeps it steady. Armed with this knowledge, you can make smarter choices that support your cardio in a fasted state and overall health goals. It's all about finding what works for your body. The benefits of stable blood sugar go beyond just weight loss. It reduces metabolic stress, supports better energy levels, and even helps regulate hormones like serotonin, which can improve your mood. Plus, it sets the stage for more effective workouts, as your body isn't battling the highs and lows of unstable blood sugar. But to truly make this a habit, you'll need to focus on consistency. Consistency is the secret sauce to achieving long-term results. But let's be honest, it's easier said than done. The trick is to start small and build momentum over time. For example, instead of committing to an hour-long workout every day, aim for just 15 minutes of low-intensity cardio. A short walk after lunch or a quick session on a stationary bike can be enough to get the ball rolling. These small victories create a sense of accomplishment and make it easier to stick with the habit. One effective strategy is to track your progress weekly rather than daily. Instead of stressing over whether you exercised today, focus on hitting a target like 300 minutes of cardio by the end of the week. This approach gives you flexibility and takes the pressure off missing a single day. Plus, it allows you to see the bigger picture, the cumulative effect of your efforts. Over time, this consistency not only improves your metabolic efficiency, but also builds a routine that feels natural and sustainable. The beauty of this method is that it fits into any lifestyle, whether you're juggling work, family, or other commitments. Small, consistent habits are easier to maintain. And as you keep showing up, you'll notice the benefits stacking up. Better energy, improved mood, and steady progress toward your goals. But consistency isn't just about habits, it's also about mindset. Let's explore how motivation and discipline can keep you on track even when the going gets tough. Motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going. Think of it like making your bed every morning. It's a small act, but it sets the tone for the rest of your day. The same applies to low-intensity cardio. Even on days when you don't feel like it, showing up for just 10 or 15 minutes can create a ripple effect. These small victories build momentum, and before you know it, consistency becomes second nature. Here's the thing, motivation isn't always reliable. Some days you'll wake up ready to conquer the world, and other days you'll want to stay in bed. That's where discipline steps in. Start by focusing on what's manageable. For example, instead of aiming for a perfect workout, commit to simply putting on your sneakers and stepping outside. Once you're out there, chances are you'll keep going. It's about lowering the barrier to entry and making the process as easy as possible. Over time, this approach transforms your mindset. You'll start to see exercise not as a chore, but as a gift you give yourself, and the benefits go beyond physical health. Regular cardio boosts serotonin, reduces stress, and gives you a sense of control over your day. The key is to stay consistent, even when it feels hard. And as you build this discipline, you'll notice how it spills over into other areas of your life. But cardio isn't just about discipline. It's also a powerful tool for improving your overall health. Low-intensity cardio isn't just about weight loss, it's a full-body upgrade. Regular sessions improve your metabolic performance, helping your body burn fat more efficiently and regulate energy levels throughout the day. But the benefits don't stop there. Cardio also supports your cardiovascular system, lowering blood pressure and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. It's like giving your body a tune-up every time you move. One of the most underrated perks of cardio is how it balances your metabolism. By engaging in consistent exercise, you're not just burning calories, you're training your body to manage energy better. Processes like fat oxidation and mitochondrial biogenesis kick into gear, making it easier to tap into fat stores. Plus, regular movement helps reduce excess white fat while promoting the activity of brown fat, which is metabolically active and burns calories even at rest. And let's not forget the mental health benefits. Cardio releases serotonin and other feel-good chemicals, improving your mood and reducing stress. It's like therapy, but with the added bonus of better health. Over time, these small, consistent efforts create a ripple effect, improving not just your body, but your overall quality of life. But how do you make all of this fit into a busy schedule? When it comes to cardio, flexibility is key. The American College of Sports Medicine recommends 300 minutes of low-intensity cardio per week for optimal health. That might sound like a lot, but when you break it down, it's just 45 minutes a day, or even less if you spread it out across the week. Prefer something more intense? You can aim for 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise or 75 minutes of HIIT instead. The beauty of these guidelines is that they're adaptable to your lifestyle. The best part? You don't have to do it all at once. If you're short on time, try splitting your sessions into smaller chunks. For example, a 15-minute walk in the morning, another during lunch, and a quick session in the evening can easily add up. This approach not only makes the goal feel more achievable, but also keeps your metabolism active throughout the day. And remember, every minute counts. Whether it's a stroll in the park or a light jog on the treadmill, the key is to focus on progress, not perfection. Some weeks, you might hit your target. Other weeks, life might get in the way. And that's okay. The goal is to build a routine that feels sustainable, not overwhelming. By keeping things flexible, you eliminate the pressure of all or nothing and create space for consistency. But before jumping into any workout routine, it's crucial to understand the risks of exercising under the wrong conditions. Exercising under the wrong conditions can do more harm than good, no matter how well-intentioned you are. For example, working out with unstable glycemia can lead to dizziness, fatigue, or even fainting. If your blood sugar is too low, your body won't have the energy it needs to perform. And if it's too high, you could experience metabolic stress. This is why monitoring your glycemia before a workout, especially if you're training in a fasted state, is so important. Another common risk is exercising with elevated blood pressure. High-intensity workouts, in particular, can put unnecessary strain on your heart and increase the likelihood of complications. This doesn't mean you have to avoid exercise altogether, but it does mean you should choose activities that align with your current health status. For instance, low-intensity cardio, like walking or cycling, is a safer option for those managing blood pressure issues, as it promotes circulation without overloading the cardiovascular system. The takeaway here is simple. Listen to your body, and prioritize safety. If you're unsure about your physical condition, consider consulting a healthcare professional or using tools like a blood pressure monitor or glucose tracker. These small steps can help you avoid unnecessary risks and ensure that your workouts are both effective and safe. Once you've got the green light, you can focus on building a routine that works for you. One step at a time, one habit at a time, and there you have it. By now, you've learned how low-intensity cardio, mitochondrial health, and glycemic control all come together to create a powerful foundation for fat loss and overall health. But here's the thing. It's not about doing everything perfectly from day one. It's about taking small, consistent steps that lead to big, lasting changes. So, what's your first step? It could be as simple as committing to a 15-minute walk tomorrow morning. Or maybe it's tracking your weekly progress to stay motivated. Whatever it is, remember, progress, not perfection, is what truly matters. Every small action you take builds momentum, and that momentum will carry you closer to your goals. And don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect motivation to start. Just take action, because action creates results, and results fuel even more motivation. You've got everything you need to begin transforming your health, one step at a time. If you found this content helpful and want more tips like these, subscribe to the channel now and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And here's a question for you. What's the first step you'll take today? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you and help you on your journey.